Now, in my humble opinion, there's only one of three things going on here, or probably a combination. Number one, this woman is completely off her meds. Number two, she's on a steady diet of crack, coke, and heroin mixed together. Number three, it's complete mind control. Because I don't know where anybody with an IQ above room temperature would come up with this bullshit. I kid you not. I heard this woman speaking and I was like, hey, what the hell are you going on about? I had to make a video about it. I didn't even have a choice in the matter. It's like, where do you get this stuff from? How do you have the unmitigated gall to even ask for black people's help en masse? I don't remember the last time I saw any video of some Jewish person being shot down the street like a dog. Can somebody help me? Can somebody send me a video of a Jew being shot down by police? Somebody running up in their crib, FBI, the feds, hauling them off? The last time I seen that was years ago, and apparently that investigation had to be pulled from all kind of strings had to be pulled to get this man to custody. And it was a Hasidic Jew too. Dude was a known criminal. Right here in New York. He kept on sliding, because people were covering for him. You know there were blacks that fought for Jews in the Holocaust, right? There's pictures of blacks freeing Jews. So I don't know where this woman gets off like, you want our support? Lady, we are in the minority. How are we supposed to help you? First of all, you guys have all the financial power, so how are we supposed to help you again? They're cutting blank checks to your country, Israel, but we're supposed to help you how? Come again? You must be off your rocker.
The Jews were the ones that walked side by side with the blacks to fight for their rights because they know. And now the black community isn't embracing us and saying we stand with you the way you stood with us. Jews died for their cause. Where's the history lesson in that? Who's teaching these kids? Because the fact that the entire black community isn't standing with us, to me, says either they just don't know, or they've been brainwashed.
I beg your pardon?
This black lesbian club on Columbia campus, and they put signs up that said no Jews allowed. I want to say to them, you fucking idiots. You don't exist. Like, you're even lower than the Jews. A, you're black, and B, you're gay.
I beg your pardon?
Now, clearly, I have no idea what is wrong with this woman. I am neither physician nor psychiatrist, so I cannot say for certain which one of the aforementioned is the cause for her issues. However, that being said, can we take a look at what is going on with the black communities in the inner cities where people like herself have done absolutely nothing in the way of assistance? Not lent a hand, not lent their body, their personage, their celebrity, nothing. Namely speaking, Chicago, right? One of the murder capitals of this country, where young black boys, young black girls, coming from pain and poverty, Los Angeles, gang capital. New York City, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Miami, Atlanta, Gatlanta. You think these people don't have the money, power, and influence to be of assistance? Especially in these drastic times that we're living in. Where we had the pandemic just totally destroy our economy. People that were, working on their own, had their little businesses running on the side, had to shut down. Some people were left with no choice but to try to get PPP loans, do all kinds of things, hustle to get money together to feed their families. These areas are still being ravaged by lack. But you come on here and talk about collectively, like black people owe you something. You have to be crazy. You have to be crazy. Black people already fought for you when y'all couldn't do nothing for yourselves against Hitler. America had to step in for you and put their foot down and rescue you from the jaws of death. How can you say that we have to go back where we came from? First of all, there were already people of color here. Second of all, the ones that were brought here on ships owned by the likes of your ancestors, sold at auction houses owned by the likes of your ancestors, they didn't come here willingly. You remember that, right? I don't know what kind of history you were taught in whatever school that you went to. I mean, you look old enough to know some history first-handedly. But what are you talking about? Where is it exactly that you have black people that are colonizing? Where? Give me one place. Black people were in leadership all over the world, and it's the people from the Caucasus Mountains that came down, tried to take shit over for themselves. I mean, for the most part, around the world, a lot of places that are heavily populated by blacks that have some sort of, natural resource or wealth, they don't even own the rights to it. Like the diamond mines in Africa, gold, that stuff is run by your people. So where do you get off asking for our assistance? Everything in this system is run on finances. You have it. Why are you asking us for any kind of help? I don't get it. As people like this, if you have a dissenting voice, all of a sudden, well, you're anti-Semitic, you shouldn't say it. No. You don't get to ask for our help. You guys already got the government in your pocket signing checks for billions. Money that's being borrowed against our labor that Israel does not pay back. What more do you want? This cannot stand. This is atrocious. It's ludicrous. It's just, I don't get how somebody can just come out and blatantly just make things up out of whole cloth. Like, real life is not a movie. It might be to you since you guys just spin things out of thin air, but no. There's facts and history to back what I'm saying. What you're saying, that's all smoke. With no fire, mind you. You know that saying, where there's smoke, there must be a fire? Yeah, well, in Hollywood, not necessarily. You create smoke. Anyways, like I said, I don't know what this woman's issue is, but clearly, she is misleading, misrepresenting, and trying to make some issue out of not getting black support, which you have no right to. We have our own issues in this very country. Even countries where we are in a large majority, Africa, they have their own issues of poverty and trying to climb out of it for literally generations. Because of people like yourself that want to be overlords over them. Anyways, until next time, man, that's the video. Subscribe for more. Hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm out.